Well, James Oliver Pearce, what a performance by your young side here tonight. You're through to the fourth round of the FA Youth Cup to face Tottenham.
Yeah, really pleased. The boys were excellent tonight there. First half, I thought we looked quite nervous. It's the first time we've ever played at Plough Lane, first youth team to play, so the nerves were inevitable for some. It means a lot to a lot of these boys. They've been told the dream of playing at Plough Lane for ever since they've been here. So to finally get the opportunity, there was a bit of nerves there. Second half, I thought we were the only team really in it. I know they had the one shot that Coxey saved well, but ultimately I thought we were on the front foot. There weren't many chances, but it's difficult because they don't come out of their shape very often. But we've got two under-16s on the pitch at the end. Man stood next to me getting the goal, and Aaron Sassu as well, with the shot that got turned in. Both under-16, so we've said to him it's a squad game and we're really proud of him.
Match winner Paris Lock, take us through your goal.
Well, it's not much to go through. I saw it come across the goal line and I just wanted to get the goal. Try get the winner, and I just slid. I didn't even know it went in, but then I heard everyone started to scream, so my heart was racing.
What does this mean to you, having been brought through the academy, and beating a Category 1 side here tonight, Burnley?
Well, it means a lot, but it should be what should happen. I think with our coaching, our preparation, I feel like we should have beat them. It shouldn't be a surprise, if you know what I mean.
James, just to say as well, as you're saying, Matthew Cox starting from the back there as well. What a performance by him tonight, so confident.
Yeah, I wanted to say this, Rob, to be honest. In the past, we've had boys that have been in and around the first team, haven't been allowed to play in the FA Youth Cup, been pulled out really late. And I know it'll sound like it's a personal thing with Robbo's history of the academy. It's not. Robbo believes that the boys should get opportunities to play football, with Coxey being in the first team squad. So I can't thank him and the first team staff enough for letting him be a part of it. And he was terrific, but so was the whole back four as well. From Ben Mason, Isaac Ogundir, Ethan Sutcliffe, Josh Hallard in front of Coxey, it meant that he had to do very little other than the bits that we know he's great at. So yeah, really pleased for Coxey, but can't thank the first team enough.
Absolutely, that back line as well, as you're saying there, Ben Mason, I think he really caught the eye as well, didn't he?
Ben was outstanding. He's aggressive, he's Wimbledon through and through. If you go into the change room now, the rest of them will be partying, he'll be stretching. The kid lives and breathes it. And that's ultimately that's what we want them to be. He really cares, he's passionate, but he has some quality as well. And I thought him and many others were just outstanding.
And Obed Jabbar, he's just back to fitness, isn't he, as well? He managed to get through those where he played a key role as well up front.
Obed brings you a lot of intensity. Obed will always chase down a lost cause. Obed was one in the summer that had a decision to make because he was a free agent. Other clubs, Category 1 clubs, were interested. He turned it down because he believed in the programme and the people that are at Wimbledon. And that goes to show that that we are something different. And he's had his opportunity tonight. He might not have scored. And we said it to him in the build-up. Some will start, some will finish. And he started running into the ground. Aaron and Paris will get the headlines because of their age and obviously combining for the winner. But ultimately, the boys that started have run them ragged up until that point. So it's a squad game. I know that sounds like a cliche, but it is, and the 16s are a big part of that squad.
Well, it's a great start in the job for you. Paris, what's it like working with James? How much has he helped you gain?
It's a delight, really. Started off a bit creaky when I was younger, but we grew into each other, knew each other, knew what each other was about, and our relationship has grown from there.
But also there were so many of the other 16s as well on the bench tonight that you've all come through together under James as well, yeah? What's that been like?
Well, it was a surprise seeing the bench at first, because I wouldn't have thought there would be so many 16s on the bench, but it just shows that James, he believes in our youth and our young setup.
James is fantastic as well. You've been able to trust these youngsters tonight, and that's how it should be, isn't it? You're going to progress now and face Tottenham in the next round. Yeah,
they're talented. I don't give them an opportunity, they earn the opportunity. People will always talk about pathways. Pathways are earned. If you're good enough, people will leave doors open for you. If you're not, they won't be, they'll close. And these boys are good enough, they've proved that time and time again. In terms of the Tottenham game, yeah, we've got to make sure that Saturday we're recovering first. The Tottenham game's exciting, but we've got plenty of things to get right between now and then. There's elements tonight that we know we need to improve on. And Tottenham will be a massive challenge. They've got players in there under 18s that we know have played in the Europa League this season. So we know the task, but we're Wimbledon. We don't really care who we're playing against. We want to make sure that we're stamping our mark on it, and that might look different from time to time, but with Wimbledon we believe we can go toe to toe with anyone.